Disclaimer, if you are triggered by divination, astrology, tarot, and worldly discussions, this channel is not for you. Please enjoy.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another celebrity tarot reading. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Bianca, but most people know me as Miss J, and welcome to Wisdom and Light, where we do celebrity psychic readings like this one, monthly horoscopes, which are coming, okay? They are coming, and whatever that's going in the cosmos, whatever that's going on in the cosmos. Thank you guys so much for being here and for sitting with me as I pull cards. We're going to be pulling on Miss Britney Spears. And I just want to see, will she be doing an interview this year? Will she be talking more about what has happened to her and her family? Will she be more vocal this year? And I wanted to pull some cards and see what's to come. I was actually shuffling a little bit earlier and these cards came out. I don't know what they are. So I'm going to pull 4 more cards. Oh, okay. That was the 5 of Swords. So we saw that. We're going to put that here and I'm going to put that right there because I don't know what that is. So, thank you guys so much again. I'm always saying thank you to you guys because honestly, truly, nothing moves without all of you. We are a collective. We are a soul family. We are a team. So thank you guys so much for just being a part of this spiritual journey with me where we have fun and we learn and we grow together. Thank you so much. And let me pull some more cards. 2, 3, 4. Oh, and if you haven't seen my last video, that was about Cardi B, so go check it out. She basically won her case, and can I just say I'm so happy that I was wrong. I'm so happy that I was wrong because 4 years ago, I tweeted that, guys, I feel like she's gonna lose that case, and I'm standing by what I said. I'm not taking it back. Why should I? I shouldn't take it back because that means that I have an ego and that means that I don't allow myself to be human and to interpret things the way that I interpret them. I read energy, and the energy that I saw 4 years ago was that. Had she stated that vibration, that probably would have been the outcome. But I love that with readings, nothing is really set in stone. If you change the way you move, and if you change how you think, and if you change what you do, it changes everything. So I'm happy that that didn't come to be because that means that bullies didn't win. And no, I'm not deleting shit. I'm not taking back anything that I say. I'm not doing any of that. I said it, and I'm happy that prediction did not come true. Done. So no, I'm not deleting anything that I've ever tweeted, predicted, or said. I'm going to stand in it and honor the energy that I was feeling when I felt it. And if I came out to be wrong, thank God, right? Thank goodness the energy changed, and thank goodness that how I interpreted was incorrect. Thank goodness, and thank God that I allow myself to be wrong. Thank God that I don't move in my ego because I do this for the love of tarot, for the love of pulling, and I don't claim to be 100% accurate. So people can attack me and say whatever they want to say on Twitter. I'm not fighting with you because this is a good thing that it didn't happen. It's a good thing that it didn't happen. The hell I look like fighting with people about something that I didn't even want to happen. Thank goodness it didn't. Right? So that's really my take on it. And never will I ever let anybody discredit me for all the times that I've been right, for all the times that I've been accurate, for all the times that I've helped people behind social media, because all of this is just half of what I do, for all the times that I really did my best to help as many people as I can with the gift that God gave me. Whether I interpret the message right or wrong, I'm thankful and I'm grateful. And no, I will never ever let anyone discredit me because I allow myself to be wrong. And I allow myself to just be. And that's the vibe. That's all I really got to say about that one. And that goes for every reading that I do. And if you're a reader, stand in that as well and allow yourself to not always see everything because you're not God and you're not going to always see everything. But you're blessed and you're lucky to see what God shows you. And if you can walk away with that, then that's a beautiful thing. Like, what, and you know something, Bardigan, like, people were, like, attacking me, and I'm like, what y'all want me to do, fight? If I'm fighting with y'all, that means that I wanted her to lose. The fuck? Why would I? No. That doesn't make any sense to me. Thank you to everyone that just always shows me love, but I'm not about to backtrack or take back anything that I say, because that just takes away from the sport of predictions and standing in what you feel, standing in what you say. So that's how I feel about that. And I'm happy that she won that. If you guys haven't seen the video that I just did for it last night, go check it out. And damn. And you know what? I'm hearing that even with that case, she may even have to pay more. So guys, I don't know. Like I said in that last reading, it's not over. So we'll see how that goes. But right now, this reading is about Britney Spears. We're looking to see if she's going to be doing the interview. We're looking to see if it's going to be happening. And that's really what I'm focused on as of right now. Britney Spears. Okay, so there's definitely going to be more arguing coming in for Britney Spears. There's definitely going to be more conversations. I do feel that she's still not healed from the things that have happened. And part of the reason why you guys are going to see Britney Spears be more vocal and see her leave more paragraphs and more of her expressing herself is because she didn't have peace for a very long time, especially with the Nine of Swords being here, then the Page of Swords. So it's kind of like, since you were petty with me, I'm going to be petty with you. Since you hit me, I'm going to hit you back 10 times. That's basically Britney Spears' energy based on what I'm seeing in her cards. But when you look beyond the meaning of tarot, and I want to say this as well, and this is why sometimes predictions don't come out correct sometimes. You can look at a card and it means something by the book, and that's great. But energy also never lies. I can see the Tower card in a reading, and that may not be a bad thing to me. But we see the Tower card as something catastrophic. And you know something? Back then, being that I only read on Oracle and I only read on energy, I didn't used to like tarot because I felt that tarot was so to the book, in my opinion. I felt that it was too systematic for me. I love to flow and feel the vibes in readings. That's why I enjoy Oracle cards a lot more, and I started my journey with Oracle. And before Oracle, I was using playing cards like my grandmother did. So when you see cards come out and they may look negative, you have to listen to your intuition to kind of see, but do you feel anything outside of what the book is telling you? Okay? Because there's a difference between an intuitive reader, in my opinion, and a tarot card reader. And I feel like my mistake back then when I was starting out trying to learn tarot, I wanted to just be very stuck on the system and seeing it from a logical standpoint. But I thrive better when I see things through emotions. So we see that in Britney Spears' reading, Five of Swords reverse. She has fought a very long fight, but at the same time, she's still fighting battles within herself. This is why you guys are going to see her be more vocal and more expressive about the things that have happened to her. The Judgment card, in my opinion, is also how she's looking at the situation. The Nine of Swords is the fact that she has not had peace and she still has anxiety. She gets a lot of nightmares or bad dreams. Sleep paralysis could be a thing for her. She needs to have crystals that help aid with sleep. She needs to listen to sound healing that could help really alleviate that energy. Okay? Now, to answer my question, I know this was kind of long-winded, but will she do an interview? I'm going to say yes, she will do an interview. However, she could be blocked by doing it. It's like she has the opportunity to do it. She is being approached to do it, but someone is blocking it. This could be her father. Someone is blocking it. This doesn't feel like her father's energy, though. I actually feel that this is the person that she's with or the person that she's dating. I kind of don't trust the energy of the person that she's dating. I'm not sure why. I'm going to pull some cards on why I don't trust the vibe that I'm feeling. But again, she's happy. If she's happy, that's great. But it feels to me that this is supposed to happen, but this person that has good intentions could be blocking her from doing that. And you know what? I feel like that's why I have an issue. It's more so like her family spent years suppressing Britney and not allowing her to speak. So him blocking this out for her to have this interview, you're no different than family if you're stopping her from speaking her mind and speaking her truth. Okay? So what I'm going to say is, as long as he takes a step back, whoever that this is, whether this be who she's with or a male in her life that just has good intentions, but the good intentions, you're still in her way, and that's the issue that she's having. That is the issue that she's having. People not allowing her to speak, and she is a Sagittarius. You can't just tell a Sagittarius not to express themselves and not to be who they are. So the biggest message here is allow Britney to speak. If she comes off a certain way, if she is behaving a certain way, allow that. Because I feel like right now what I'm seeing is it's like, we love you. We just don't want people to see you a certain way. And Britney's like, I don't care how people see me. So if she doesn't care, trust her in her decision and just protect her from things that she can't protect herself from. But let her be strong to speak and say what she needs to say. That's the message here. So I do feel like the interview is going to happen. Now, will the interview happen with Oprah? I feel like Oprah would be perfect to have this interview, but it could be somebody else. Oprah would be perfect. The Moon card, is it Oprah? The Moon. Nothing's been agreed upon yet. Two of Swords. It's up in the air. And it's up in the air because they're stopping it. It's up in the air because it's like, we don't want it to happen, but it's supposed to happen. The interview is supposed to happen. As long as nobody blocks it, the interview is supposed to happen. Okay. So will the interview happen? Guys, we're also going to see Britney Spears doing more things on social media that's actually going to concern some of her fans. As much as I love her, there's going to be things that she does that's going to kind of be like, hey, is she okay? Is she doing good? And technically, no, because she's still healing. She has a lot of sword type of energy here in her cards. So this is saying that now that she's done fighting the battle to get out of it, she's still fighting the battle of them making her to look like she's crazy, or she's still fighting that other battle. And they're using her shortcomings against her, basically. So we're going to be seeing that a lot more. We're going to be seeing her be more vocal, speaking on it. The interview that's supposed to be happening, whether it's with Oprah or somebody else, there is a family member, there is someone close to her that's blocking it. They feel that Britney isn't ready, but her spirit guides are saying, no, Britney needs to do this. She needs to let this happen. So guys, I feel like she's even going to, okay, we're going to see her even allude to the fact that I want to have this interview, but they're telling me that I can't. How am I out of the conservatorship? But they're still telling me what I can, and they're still telling me what I can and can't do. They're still doing this. They're still doing that. I need to speak my truth. At this point, y'all need to just let her. Y'all need to just let her speak. Because if she's out of it 100%, you shouldn't block her voice. Her throat chakra is open, basically. She is speaking her mind. Allow her to do that, because she spent years not being able to even drive her car. They need to allow her to do that. They need her to, they need to let that happen. When will this interview happen? I heard summertime. Summertime. They want it to happen in the spring, but I keep feeling the summer. Either the interview's happening in the summer, or we're going to be hearing more about Britney Spears during the summertime. But whispers and talks are going to happen in the spring. So things are going to start progressing more and more and more spring, and then builds up in the summer. Okay. Okay. The Emperor. She's still going to be in litigation. She's still going to be fighting with the father about money. But again, this is in the past now. She's walking away from this. Britney Spears is walking away. The father is also walking away from this as well. So now I want to pull on Jamie Lynn, the sister. I want to pull on her because she came out with that book. And I'm like, girl, why you came out with that book? That just, not okay. Not a good look. Okay. Will Britney Spears and her sister Jamie Lynn Spears, will they ever reconcile? I keep picking up the mother. It's like hysterical. She's crying. She's saying, how could Britney do this? And Britney is like, I'm doing what I want to do. Because you never protected me. You never la-da-da-da-da. Will they ever make amends? Will they make amends? Will they make amends? Six of Wands reverse is already a bad sign. Nine of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Actually, yes. As bad as it is, yes. Not right now, though. But as bad as this may look, as bad as how much they're feuding, as bad as how much Britney is attacking them, yes. But Jamie needs to apologize and she needs to own up to where she went wrong. And I don't feel that she's doing that as of right now. But will they make amends in the future? Yes. They will never be close, Four of Swords. And right now, I feel that Jamie needs to just go quiet. They will make amends. Yes, they will. But they won't be close. They won't be close. Yes. And Jamie does feel bad. She does feel bad. It's like she's not admitting it, though. She does feel bad, but she's not admitting it. Because with Jamie's energy, it's more so like, I didn't do that to my sister. I didn't do such a thing. No, I'm not that person. It's not me. And it's like, you did do that, though. And I have to also say, it's almost, I'm getting this vibe that Jamie, the father, the mother, they're convinced that Britney is not all there. They're convinced that she's crazy, basically. And you know something? Let's say that's the case. I'm not here to diagnose anyone, but let's say that's the case. Sometimes people that have an imbalance where they may have something that makes them different than other people, that doesn't mean that they're not intelligent. That doesn't mean that they're not brilliant in their own way. That doesn't mean that they don't have an amazing mind. There's an imbalance, but that doesn't take away from the power or the magic that they have within them. And I feel that sometimes when someone has a disability or a mental illness or something, people write that off and they dismiss the person. They discredit the person, and that's not fair. And how about with Britney Spears? This is more so about being suppressed for so long and being controlled for so long. I don't care who you are. You could be the most normal person, but if you're under that type of control for so long, it mentally changes something and it does something to you. You have PTSD, you have all of these things that makes you scared to do certain things because of what you've been through for so long. So I feel that could there be some truth to what the family is feeling, with them feeling like, okay, maybe she's crazy or maybe she's whatever, maybe. But that's also very dismissive, and that also means that you're not acknowledging the role that you played, and that means that you don't want to see yourself in being a monster, that you've been profiting and benefiting off of Britney Spears' hard work, where she had no control of even where her money was going. She had no control of anything. So they can say whatever that they want to help them sleep at night, but it does not take away what you guys were doing. Because let's say that were the case. Let's say you guys are convinced that she has an issue. Y'all still exploited her. Y'all still took advantage, and y'all did absolutely nothing to get her the help that she needed. If anything, you guys paid all of these people to continue this thing that she was in. So if she had any underlying issue that we, the people, we her fans, don't know about, y'all didn't do anything to help it. If anything, y'all used it as a weapon to kind of keep her down, to keep whatever you guys had going. That's why she needs to speak her mind, even if that's the case. It really does run deep. And this is why the interview, or her speaking her mind, it needs to happen, and it will happen. But interesting enough, that's being blocked. It doesn't make it right. And if that were the case, you guys were not protecting her. Y'all were exploiting her. That's a problem. That's not good. That's not fair. And she knows that. Britney knows that. She's intelligent. She knows what's going on. It's kind of like, you know what, if I am the way that I am, it's because of you guys. And I may have these things that I got to fight through. I may have these things that I got to heal from. But you guys are not going to silence me anymore. F all of you. That's Britney's energy. And I can't even, how could I get mad at that? How can I get mad at that? So will this interview happen? See? She's not, they created fear in this woman, and she's fighting like hell to be like, no, if I silence myself, then I'm still in that cycle. And the Five of Wands is here, so I have a feeling that something's going to come about where she is going to be talking about it. Will the interview happen? Will the interview happen? Yes, it will, but it comes with drama. That's the Father. It comes with a lot of drama. Yeah. And they're doing everything that they can to block it. So if we don't see the interview, she's going to rant about why it didn't happen. If we do see the interview, she's exposing it. And right now I'm saying if, because it's very up in the air. I see that Britney wants it to happen, but I'm seeing that someone close to her is blocking it. And then let's not forget her family may also be in the mix blocking it. Are they blocking it as well? There's a blockage I'm feeling. Are they trying to block it? Yes. See, 3 people are trying to block it. Yes. 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 So spring, summer, we will revisit this again. And this will be a continuation reading, but it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I'm happy that Jamie and Britney will make amends. They just won't be close, and, you know, at least they can make amends. But right now, I'm not seeing that right now. It just looks like it's Britney against them. And she's fighting as hard as she can. And she's working on removing those blockages so she can do what she has to do. But they are heavily in front of her. So the fight's not over yet. So we shall see what's to come. We're probably going to be talking about this again, where this is probably going to be like a part 3, part 4, not sure. And we'll see how these predictions roll out. We'll see if the energy changes or if the things that I'm saying stays the same. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if we're right, we're right. And giving it to God, and I'm trusting the energy that's being presented in front of me. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.